Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to... Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten. Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world, trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed. Oh, don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my complete...
All my life, I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and... worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
It all happened like I knew it would. A single drop of source magic. And, like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the Magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared, and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. But instead I became part of their story.
So, still a bit groggy, are we? Don't worry, the sedative will wear off soon enough. Easy now. No need to hurry. Get your bearings and report to me upstairs.
Well now, aren't you a curious sight? If I'd had a mask to hide my bones as well as yours, maybe I'd still be walking around today. Where'd you get it? There can't be many curios like that in the world. Ha! Fresh out of the crypt, are you? No, we are abnormal. It's why we hide. Or walk about like you still had flesh on your bones in your case. You even have yourself a silky mortal voice. How much do you think I get out? All I know is there are more like you. Well, but sorcerers collared on this tub all head still. You'd best keep that mask on. The living don't take.
An animal sty. Freight or food?
Shaking her fluffy coat, the sheep eyes you balefully, her rectangular eyes like letterboxes to the void. With one sharp hoof, she kicks you right. Did you expect a needle?
Boring. That click. This floor plate triggered something. I'm not one to let sleeping dogs lie.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your while. You in? Your guess is as good as mine. Someone screamed loud as a banshee. Go ahead and ignore me. But you should know it's not just my freedom at stake. A gentleman among jesters you are. Give that lever a pull and I guarantee we'll both get something out of the deal. Set me free and I'll set you...
The prisoner's buoyant voice darkens as his gaze finds the sunken hollows that once held your eyes.
Ah, freedom. Tastes better than... I'm nothing if not a man of my word. And I...
I should have known there'd be trouble.
I'm not one to let sleeping dogs lie.
Hey, get me out of this cage and I'll make it worth your... Suit yourself. That
boring. Good thing I didn't worry about splinters. And I'm back where I started. Nowhere to go but up. And now you are silent. And now you are silent. If only all humans were so thoughtful.
Everything's spick and span. Nothing left to do, really. Did the murderer take him into this room? Or was he already here? What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me. Or was he already here? There you are. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away. No. You're alive, and you're having a conversation. You are on a ship, of course, but...
Index fingers pressed to her lips. She paused.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. A new life awaits, and if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to source.
She frowns and
Delusions such as these are rare, but not unheard of. I recommend a cup of mulled wine and another night's sleep.
No marks, no indications of a struggle.
Good gods, there's been a murder here.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odds.
Easy now. Warnia Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does. Move along.
The hatch is blocked. I'll need to find another way.
Come on, please, Losa.
That's enough now.
You, Jill, is that right? I have a few questions for you. You are Jill, aren't you? Bloody dwarves.
I'm here because I'm magic. Are you here because you're weird? Sing us a song. I know you can.
Be good, you scallywags. Ah, there you are. Husband. Would you please tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
The young woman seems about to raise her hand, but quickly remembers herself and nods pointedly at the
Who indeed? Why, my name is, Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb.
The children break out into giggles.
I say, it is.
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
We just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut
You presume right.
You think me mad?
mad. Insufferable, surely.
Nope, trying not to find anything out. Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive... You take care, though.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face. As quickly as they came, the clouds...
Good luck, Chief.
Always knew you two have rotten the nest. Your kind have always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, got this one unleashed.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with it.
It was one of them. I know it.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench. He raises an eyebrow as you...
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your ship.
And?
Your Majesty, turnips and water are all I was given.
unacceptable.
Sick as a leper's cat. From the state of it, I'd say she's being cared for by a bunch of... But there's more. Listen close.
close.
There now, just like that.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great...
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. No, you beautiful idiot. That wasn't any rat. It was the wheel. Burn my beard. That means if we'd been traveling for... Yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me...
The dwarf leans back from the table.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hand you right over the side of this ship with it.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was given.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on any... Well, well. What have we here?
The lizard looks you up and down, like all of a sudden he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
I'm inspecting your teeth. In case... There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. In which case, I take it your cuisine is limited to the introduction of eggs to hot water. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor? Yes, I can tell from your vagabond On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics. The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked. As per your own testimony, you can groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle and the fashion sense of a monkey in a That won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so... My slave, of course. Oh, still. Hone your skills, and what...
I assure you, and you shut up.
I spent my life singing for my slaves to bring me my supper. Finer fat. Meanwhile, the Magisters feast on...
No, please don't come begging me, I told you.
Listen.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him, noticing...
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board and
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so...
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you...
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander,
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants. Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back.
Turnips and water are all I was given.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes her head.
Game for 1. I'm rolling dice, deciding fates. Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
She smiles contemptuously.
Just a kitten in a corner, aren't we?
You think me mad?
Everything's spick and span.
Insufferable. I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Come on, please, Losa. Be good, you scallywags.
That right. I always knew you'd turn up rotten, Ben Mist. Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, we've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the...
It's a register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger. You faring okay so far? I'm glad to hear it. You head on in now. Williams will get...
One of them. I know it.
Keep those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
I'll give that knuckle. I strongly suspect you know all about it.
One of us wouldn't kill our own.
Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? Insufferable.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon...
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Mask. She stole it. If these savages see me without it, they will have my skull for a goblet.
In a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like though...
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips. Water? Wine, for goodness sake!
The lizard's eyes close. You shake the lizard by the shoulders. Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy, his eyes flicker open, but he...
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out. Then his eyes...
No, not the final dark. Not yet.
It's no use.
The dice roll darkly. They're rolling for me.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You hear a faint thud, thud. The Magister lies on the floor, unconscious.
God damn it. I need to get off this wreck. Quick. Damn. That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
by divine grace?
He eyes the collar circling you.
Another sorcerer! Like you don't know? Mutiny! Did that witch fix your collar too? Go on then. Find a place. What? What?
Long before this thing snaps into splinters. Something's pounding on the hull.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You recognize the symbol immediately for what it is. A warning of death fog within. You press your palm against the door to open it. Your fingers clack against the wood, and you suddenly feel grey. The touch leaves you numb, dull. It doesn't budge.
children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear? Had to open your big mouth, didn't you?
If you can walk, get yourself up the ladder. There's a... Wait. Void Woken.
Beardless bugs won't sink a ship on my watch.
They who are about to triumph salute.
I thought Void Woken was supposed to be scary.
Let the games begin.
I've faced worse.
Into the dark.
Away! The sea's hungry. We don't have much time. We make him.
I hear something. It's... Sounds like she needs help.
Wait! We need to wait!
There's no time.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Well, that was decidedly unpleasant. Am I the lone survivor? Depending on one's definition of survivor, of course. Ah, Brachus Rex. I've read his history. Quite gruesome, even for a human.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of...
I'm not supposed to talk to strangers.
The child considers your state...
You're weird. Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching the shadows cloaking your face.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or no one cares where I go. They know I can't leave the island. It's nicer out here than inside anyway. But you didn't die. I guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared.
Mortals look at this and think it's old. It's rather adorable, really. Voidwoken.
Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
You spot a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer.
I did survive, yes. And chances are I wouldn't have, had you not returned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hold. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
Yes, I'm sure you've all the makings of a hero and all that, but let's not get carried away. Now then, if there's nothing further... If you really must know, I haven't quite decided yet. I've a frightful...
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. What do you mean, what do I mean? I mean just what I say. I had a very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who are the very same? I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
That said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined, and my throne I shall have. Truly. A kind offer indeed. And you've already proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship, after all. Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of the mystics of my kind. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. You do tend to beat around the bush, don't you? Oh well, that wishy-washy answer will have to do then. Oh my word, how you do astound me. Come now, did you really think a handful of linen towels can fool me? But don't worry. I have studied the arcane arts for years, including necromancy and demonology. I do not hold the petty prejudices of common folks. In fact, I prefer the exceptional in all things. Your secret is safe with me. So, now that that's settled, first thing, even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out goes without saying. As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic, and yes, even subterfuge. What say you? Finesse is a condition one should assume in any situation, from dining to discourse to dueling. What situations do you have in mind? Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods and gives you a smile that wavers
Now, as you're aware, you'll be traveling with a prince. Proper forms of address. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Ah, hello, small, furry creature. How do you do?
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, its eyes clear.
Now, where shall I put this one? Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here. I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me. Now, where shall I put this one? Ooh, that's a pretty one.
Stay back, sorcerer, and stay silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
We know.
I'd sooner cut my tongue out than lie to you, Alexander. I know nothing of any escapees.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more, your tongue is of no use. Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Stay silent, you!
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not... Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
The lizard magister, or what's left of her, lies in a puddle of gore.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Did you see them, sir? Bishop Alexander and the Hammer herself, they were so close, almost within arm's reach. They were just there, just there.
Come on then, Lexi. Hey up.
I find any bread, I want no trouble.
Bread or brisket, toes the same.
Your grift teaches you to bully others. This is not your business, Long Pig.
Don't let this moss muncher talk to you like that. Especially a chief's.
An intense-looking man steps between the thug and the elf and rolls up his sleeves, revealing well-muscled and heavily scarred arms. You recognize him. It's Ifan, who you met aboard the ship on the way...
Just stand aside, won't you, mate? This is no business of yours.
Lone wolves decide their own business.
The thug freezes in fear for a moment before shuffling back to the protection of his crony.
Pay up, elf. No one shorts griff. Especially not one of you.
Burrow looks you both up and down, sizing up your combined threat.
Ah, get out of here.
The elf smiles and bows to you in thanks.
Follow me, before more of them trouble us. There is a safe place.
Ifan rolls his sleeves back down.
Good work there. Good work. I can tell you...
He stretches out one rough hand to shake yours.
Suit yourself. Probably wise, given the rashes you can pick up around this place. Say, you don't look all that busy now that we're safely on dry land. I could use someone to watch my... I've just got a small errand to run. And then I'll be looking to get the hell out of here while I've still got a neck to collar. How about we stick together until we get out of this place?
He shrugs, looking off to the side.
Mercenaries. It's a job. My job. Everyone needs to make a living. I make mine running errands.
The little black cat trailing you hisses at him, hair raising a ridge along its back. Without batting an eyelid, the man rumbles a lupine growl. The cat hides behind your leg, mewling.
That's the truth. For me, for you, for everyone in this place. Why not help each other get out of here? The usual way. Haphazard, terrifying, and drenched. 2 heads are better than 1. And when push comes to shove, 4 fists are better than 2, right?
He grins, sharp teeth glittering in the midday sun.
So, before we hit the road, it's best if we decide battle strategies up front. Should keep more of our blood in. Survival's my main priority. I'll use every trick in the book to keep us alive. But if a wayfarer's not what you're after, I've got other skills. What do you need? Can do. Onwards.
He scans the horizon for threats with one green...
Right you are. Lead the way.
It's time to accept reality.
He hasn't changed a bit. Always late.
I don't think I ain't watching. That's your 5th blue jester this round.
The woman is scrabbling at her throat, as though she can hardly breathe. As she catches sight of you, recognition flashes in her terrified eyes.
Ben Mist! Ifan! Ben Mist! You killed them! You killed them! He killed them all! Murderer! Keep him away from me! Help! Somebody!
Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
That's it. I call court. Pay up. Looky here, mates. A fresh face. We love fresh faces, don't we? Oh, yes, we do. Why don't you join us in a round of cards? First hands, no problem, Freshie. In that case, enjoy your stay. But I'll be needing to collect your interment fee first, of course. I'm sure the Reds told you. No one gets along without paying the interment fee. So, let's make this easy. empty your pockets. To be sure, Chief. Pay up and you get to keep your eyes. Sounds pretty satisfying, doesn't it? Go on then. Whatever pennies you've got in your pocket ain't worth my breath. But don't you go telling Griff I was soft on you.
Oi, don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy girl.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
That's it. I call court. Pay up.
Oi, don't think I ain't watching. That's your fifth blue just to this road.
What of it?
Yeah, what of it? Ah, grab it in your gobblers, the both of you.
If you don't like the game, Topsy, you can fold.
No, no. Just 'cause the pair of you are filthy cheats and liars don't mean I can't beat you.
A little respect for Griff's right hand, Topsy girl.
Right hand, my winker. Fella's got more right hands than an octopus.
Stay back. Stay back. Keep that monster bedmast away from me.
You there. You've just arrived, isn't that right? Are you quite alone? It's just, I've a proposition. Something very worth knowing. Oh, noble. But after the Magisters, good luck with your friends.
Will source change back?
Is that indigestion or is it... Oh God, not now. Who in their right mind would think that...
A little reprieve from the din outside.
Thank you for your help with that, thug. Rare is the human who goes against their own for an elf.
The elf appears momentarily puzzled by your comment.
As far as I'm concerned, you are noble and just in both actions and appearance. I am in your debt. I hear of no escapes. The only way out is through the Magisters, through their cure. Thugs I can stand, but I fear the Magisters. In this cave, we trust the healer. She is young, but she sees. She knows more than we know. In the camp, the brute Griff rules. He who gives the bread has... It gives me great pain. I'm with my family. We are making beautiful magic. We are healing a tree cut down with great... Wait, before you go, I am not here without your help. I do not forget this. For you, a prize. I save it for a special occasion, but I can think of no finer occasion than... Thank you.
I magicked you, you're dead!
I know they help.
Whoever kills the other is the boss! Wait, I call a timeout! I'll stab you right in the eye! Shua, shua, shua! Got you! I'll stab you right in the eye! Wait, I call a timeout! Whoever kills the other is the boss! Shua, shua, shua! Got you!
I know they help.
Wait, I call a timeout! You can't get me! I magicked you,
I
you're
feel
dead!
him, but I do not see him.
Got you! I got you! You can't get me! Whoever kills the other is the boss! Shua, shua, shua! Got you! You're too slow!
I know they help.
I magicked you, you're dead! Whoever kills the other is the boss! Shua, shua, shua! Got you!
I feel him, but I do not see him.
I know they help.
The young girl's eyes are covered, but she turns towards you when you approach. She smiles as though she
Hello, stranger. A strange person from a strange time. I wonder, do you even know how lost you are? I see it before my eyes. It is not so bad. I know which days have bread and which days have none. I know more bread comes someday. It helps. Your life is not your own. Your life is for us all.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
There can be a way. Amiro knows. But he is gone. Do you see him? He knows how to leave. My protector, my friend, an elf like me, with a spirit bright as new. He is caught by those who hurt him. I wish so much for his return. And he tells you what you see. I know I can trust you. I see it before my eyes. I see something that helps. I see a lizard. He is a lizard of many dreams, of far feeling. You do not free Amiro without him. Yes, please ask. I knew we must be here. I am not sure how much to explain. It is safer here. We make no trouble for Griff. He makes no trouble. Oh, I do not cover my eyes. I cover the... He is a very blind man. He sees things, but you understand when you meet him, after you escape. My home is far. Your language gives me some trouble. We elves... I feel him, but I do not see him.
Wait! I call a timeout!
I know they help.
Wait! I call a timeout!
I feel him, but I do not see him.
You're cheating!
I feel him, but I do not see him.
Wait! I call a timeout!
The cat's eyes are clouded and it appears confused, and yet somehow compelled to continue following you.
soon as I saw that glint in your eye, I knew we'd make a solid team.
He freezes and shoots you a wary glance, looking for all the...
Well, why not? Go ahead.
Ifan shrugs off his backpack and reaches into its depths. After rummaging around, he holds out a tattered page to you, upon which you can see a broken wax seal in the shape of a wolf.
Have a read of my contract.
I'll stab you right in the eye! Shua! 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 Got you!
So, time to find this Boris fellow.
You can't get me!
Ah, you've read my contract. What does that look in your eye mean?
He raises an eyebrow and folds his arms, appraising you.
Me, not you. It's my contract, but you can come along for the ride. Good to know. And likewise, with whatever errands of your own you have. I'd say we're making good progress already, no?
Ifan smiles and salutes.
Yes, by all means, let us partake in the art of conversation. There isn't much to say. It's the portent of it all. I can feel it. The revelation will be world-changing. I just know it. And justified it is too. You will be a witness to wonders, I assure you. As certain as the sun, such is my conviction. I will be, then grow beyond being.
Wait, I call a timeout!
I know they helped.